All right, we got our first episode of me and my son with the rock star hair. We're gonna do some smoked meatloaf wrapped up in bacon. So bear with us. It's our first time making a video. Two guys in the kitchen right here, taking it out to the smoker. So this is our rendition of a meatloaf. There's plenty of ways you can make meatloaf for sure. Everybody's got their own way, but this is how we're gonna do it. So here you go. All right, so what we got here is roughly 2 pounds of deer meat, venison. We've already took 1 egg and mixed in a half a cup of milk, and now we're gonna mix that into the meat first. We're just gonna press that meat out a little bit. While he's doing that, I'm gonna make some pockets in there so this will not run out. Just give you a little bit there. Try to mix that in. There you go. Mix it in there good. Keep flipping it like that. That's a good idea. Alright, we got all the egg and milk mixed in. Now we're going to mix in about 1/3 of a cup or so of minced onion, because I didn't remember to get a fresh one. So I'm gonna mix that in there. Mix that in real good. Alright, now we're going to mix in about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Not all at once. Mix that up. Flip her over. I like to do plenty of mixing, that way we get all these spices in there good, not all stuck in one spot. Alright, now we got 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and I don't use as much salt and pepper because I'm adding other spices that I prefer. I'll get to them here in just a second. Alright, I like to use about a tablespoon of the good old Worcestershire sauce. But I'm not really going to measure. I'm a sprinkle and dash kind of guy. So that's pretty close. Give her a good old mix. So the other 2 spices that I'm going to add, that I'm putting in this recipe, is the Grill Mates, Smokehouse Maple, and Brown Sugar and Bourbon. Those are 2 of my favorite spices that are convenient to buy. So we'll do a teaspoon each of those. Here's a teaspoon of the Smokehouse Maple. I'm just gonna go all for this one, and then we'll flip it, and I'll put a teaspoon of the Brown Sugar Bourbon, and then good old mixing son here, he'll mix her up real good. Here's the Brown Sugar Bourbon. Give it a little mixy mix. Alright, we got all of our stuff mixed in, all of our spices, our egg, our milk, all that good stuff. Now we're going to do 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs for me. That's the ones I like. Give me a little mixer mix. Alright, now we're going to take this loaf and we're going to stuff it full of Colby Jack cheese. Then we'll take it and roll it up a little bit best we can. And turn it back into a loaf, trying to keep all the cheese inside. yeah, you just stuff all that. We gotta wrap this thing in bacon. All right. Now, for the extra magic, after you stuff it full of cheese, then you wrap bacon around it. And this is all gonna go in the smoker if I haven't said that already. And that's the little guy over there back in his room playing games you just heard. He said he was staying out of the kitchen tonight. That's what she looks like all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna come out looking like some good, fattening food. Alright, there we got 3 good old cheesy stuffed, bacon wrapped deer meat or venison meatloafs. These babes are about to go in the smoker. I'm gonna put them in there probably about 200 degrees for the night. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna get up a little bit early in the morning, and we'll see where their temperature's at. You want to cook these to 160. That's the recommended for deer meat. So we'll let that internal temp get up to 160 in the smoker. If it ain't there about 4 o'clock in the morning or so, which right now it's 10 p.m. So I'll give them a while, low temp. We'll see what they're at. If I gotta crank it up for that last hour in the morning, then I will, just to get temperature up. But that's it. That's what we got. Here we go. We got 3 cheesy stuffed, bacon wrapped loaves of venison meatloaf in the old cheap old electric smoker. We got her set on just a little under medium. I'm gonna let that cook for the night while I go to bed. And we'll see where the temperature's at whenever I get up early for work in the morning. Gotta get these kids to school. And plus it's raining, so good times with that. Hopefully this works. Here we are at 4 o'clock in the morning. Looking good, looking good. Not too bad. We gotta take this heat up some. We want these babies to be done here soon.